Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And most importantly, happy holidays and Merry Christmas. This has been a great year, but what we're going to be talking about tonight is what's going to be happening in 20 and 26, because it's going to be the most amazing year for all of us. I want to jump in. We've got a lot to share with you tonight. I'm excited. I hope you are. It's again, I look at what we've done in 25, and it's pretty amazing, laying the foundation for one marketplace. But what's more important is where we're going in 26. So let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the future of shopping. And I really mean that because what we're doing here at One Marketplace has never, ever been done before. It's just so different, so fresh, so exciting, and we're going to attract the world to what we're doing. So let's get into our agenda for tonight. I'm going to be introducing one of our new product partners, Shelly McGuire, and a company called Ice Elements. We're going to talk a little bit about the Christmas campaigns and what's going on there. We're talking about shopping commissions, which are now live, and then looking forward to 2026. Let's get started. One thing we're going to be doing here at One Marketplace is constantly adding new product partners. And this is another great one. This is a product that has stood the test of time. You've probably seen it. It's been advertised all over the world in every major company network you can possibly think of. I'm talking about it's been on ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, every major network. It's been on the Home Shopping Network. This is a tremendous product. And without any further ado, I'd like to let everybody take a look at this unbelievable product and the interview we did with the founder, Shelly McGuire.
Wow, look at all this dead skin. And it's so gentle.
I have sensitive skin, so I have to be mindful about what products I put on my skin, but this is nice, soft, and gentle. And look at all the dead skin cells that are walling up.
This is like getting an expensive facial.
This is so silky smooth.
My skin looks so bright.
I mean, it feels like new, younger skin.
Hello, everyone. This is Mark Seaforth, CEO and founder of One Marketplace, and we've got another great product partner to talk with you about today. I'd like to introduce to you Shelly McGuire. She is the owner-founder of a company called Ice Elements. Hello, Shelly. How you doing today?
Good, Mark. Thank you. It's great to be with you.
Well, this is going to be fun, and I think you've got a product that people are going to really be thrilled about. It's going to be something that all the ladies are going to want to use. As a matter of fact, I mentioned before we started this interview about your product line, and my wife says, "Oh, well, tell me more about that." So Shelly, if you would, maybe that's a good place to start. Maybe a little bit about how this product was developed, how long it's been here, what you've done with it, just a little bit of history about the product itself, and then we'll get into a little more about you and your company as well.
Absolutely. And Mark, it's not just for women. So I think that you and your wife will be sharing one back and forth. So it's a really exciting product. So the hero product in our brand is Ice Elements 2-Minute Miracle Gel. So when we talk about our brand, Ice Elements, we always go back to our hero product, 23 years. But it's a unique product because it is an exfoliator, skin brightener, primer, pore minimizer. So multifunctional, but no grains, no abrasives, no acids. And the real key is you see it working, rolling up the dead skin in front of your eyes. So,
wow.
Yeah, obviously.
That's pretty good. Matter of fact, I noticed how bright your face looks phenomenal. So,
thank you.
You're a user of your own product, obviously. So, and 23 years though. So this is not something that happened yesterday. This is something you guys developed some time back. So Shelly, how did this all happen? And when did it start? And what got you thinking about this type of product?
Well, I was in the salon industry, and I had 3 really large salons and spas in St. Louis, Missouri, and a lot of aesthetics, facial services. But
Right.
I saw how we would have women and men coming in, spending for facials, spending for products. They'd get to the front, they'd be shown all these different products, and they would be overwhelmed and also wanting something that could show results, but that was affordable. So I thought there's got to be one product we could develop that everyone could use, that they could take home in between their facials, and a multitasking product. And really, Mark, I knew nothing about really at the time ingredients.
Right.
sought out a ingredient supplier, started researching what you would say is in vivo and in vitro studies, meaning clinical studies. So really looking for great actives. Partnered with a company at the time, a lab that was the leader really in aloe vera, Ace Mannon in Texas. Got a lab and just it really went from there. And we started developing this product. Now the exciting thing is, and you'll see this, is it actually was a mistake because we wanted this to be a gel mask. But when you put it on, it started breaking down surface dead skin. And so as you're removing it, it's bringing off your dead skin with the product. And it completely renewed the face. And you see the dead skin rolling off with the product. And it's like, oh my gosh, this is exciting. So
Yeah.
it was kind of born by accident, not what we originally intended it to be.
No, some of the best products in the world have happened that way.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
So obviously you developed this product, then you went, okay, this is kind of unique. This is great. And so you started sharing it in your salons, I guess, is how it started initially.
Yeah, started selling it in salons and then started doing trade shows up and down anywhere we could find people with dead skin, which is everyone.
Yeah.
So started doing trade shows and then about 2003, I caught the eye of Home Shopping Network, HSN, and went on board there and I started doing shows there, developing products for my own brand. Over 60 products. I started with the idea of simplicity, and over 9 years that I did live shows there, I ended up with probably 50 or 60 products.
Well, so you're obviously your face is pretty well known then, because there's a lot of ladies out there that have bought your product, I assume from Home Shopping.
Yeah, and Mark, one thing that's exciting is we've been around a long time. However, we are still really, when you look at the size of the U.S. and the international, we are just still so small. And, especially now with social selling and being able to find a product. And that's why I'm really excited about this, because you can demonstrate this right through the screen, belly to belly, right through. You can do it at parties. You can do it in a lobby. You can do it through computer parties.
Right.
People really get excited. And it's really a door opener to your business. And so there's so much growth out there still. People see
And there really is. And that's what's going to be great is that, that's one of the things we're going to have here at One Marketplace too, is our people are a little more invested in the product. So it's not like sitting up on a shelf and people don't know. Because here, exactly what you said is going to happen. People are going to share your story and they're going to share the product. And obviously what you share with it, when people do that, when they see instant results, it's like, okay, you got me, right?
That's exactly right. First of all, they say, you got me. And then they say, I can't wait to tell my sister, mother, friend, husband, partner about it. And then they also say, what else do you have? Once they get some credibility in the line, they use the products. And we do have 4 facial products, very targeted solutions, easy to use. And my emphasis really, I came from the salon industry, but due to my own health concerns that I've had my whole life, I really focus on wellness. So clean ingredients, clinically studied, but not just going for fluff. I want things to work. I want them to be healthy. I don't have any of the nasty ingredients that you don't want. I don't have artificial color, no artificial fragrance, things that are sustainable. So they're good to your skin, good to the environment. So, it's really a whole approach when you talk about skin health. It's really full body wellness.
Well, that's great. And that's something I'm a big believer in too. And again, people sometimes don't realize it. People say, well, it's what I take into my body. Well, that's great. But what you put on your skin is just as important, because anything you put on your skin, that's where you get most of the toxins and poisons and everything else is actually just through, what you put on the actual skin itself. So
that's exactly.
Yeah, so this could be really, really good for people, and that's what we're looking for too. That's why we're excited to have you here, because we want good product partners, people that have a true story with a real product, something we can share. And like you, we feel like we're just starting too. We're just touching the surface, because the plans here at One Marketplace is to take this shopping concept on a global basis, so everybody in the world can go in and shop our products. So that's going to be a fun journey. And so your product is going to land in a lot of countries you probably never even thought about, when you first started this. But that'll be exciting when it happens too.
Oh, I'm so excited. And we've sold in 22 countries in the past, and then pulled back when we went in a different direction. So I think there are people out there, we get emails all the time. Where can I get your products in other countries? And we've really made, like I said, simplicity. So we've got our gel, always going to be the hero product. We've got
Right.
a peptide plus serum, very targeted for fine lines, wrinkles, and discoloration.
Right.
Fabulous moisture technology in our moisturizer, and then a targeted eye serum for eyes and lip lines. So, once again, these are all ages. We have young tweens who can
Mhm.
use these when they're going through a change in their skin with puberty. We
Mhm.
have 90-year-olds that are using this. We have women, men, all ages, all
Right.
skin types. So it's just really a multi-purpose line that is very easy to use it with, incorporate with anything else you're using.
Well, this is great. I mean, we're just really looking forward to. I mean, obviously, what we're going to do is we're going to have you back once we get the product launched out there with everybody. I'm sure we'll probably do a maybe we'll do a like a something live with
Love
you
it.
and with a lot of our top leaders and stuff, and just talk about the product and how to use it and how to share it and stuff. Because this is going to be, I think, a product that again, it's going to be. I mean, I know you said it's for men too, but I think this is really going to appeal to the ladies, and so.
Yeah, thank you. And you know, something that's very important, my husband and I have been partners for 20 plus years. I really want to support those that are, showing the brand, sharing the brand. So we're always accessible. Want to make sure everyone has, knowing that there's somebody behind that's got their back, besides the company, the
Right.
original owners and developers.
Well, that's really great, and good. I appreciate that. I'm the same way. We're going to have a lot of fun together. I appreciate you taking the time to share this with everybody. And again, I'm sure they got very impressed by the demo they just
Thank
saw.
you.
We'll be doing more of that as we move forward.
Sounds
So
great.
again, thank you so much for coming on and being a product partner with us. And this is going to be a very, I think, very enjoyable journey for both of us.
Thank you. I agree. Look forward to it. And thank you for the time.
Thank you. Thank you,
Take care.
Shelley. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And as a matter of fact, it's amazing. This product, even though most people think it's probably more for women, it's for men as well. And it's something I think a lot of people are going to try. And it'll be one of those things you're probably always going to have handy. So let's keep going. The Christmas campaign, more products, more products, more products. That's what we all want, right? That's where we're heading with this shopping portal, is to be able to build this massive shopping experience for anybody that wants to come here to one marketplace. So our Christmas campaign will continue until December the 28th at midnight. That's when it stops. It's midnight Pacific time. But as you can see, you can take advantage of all of our new product partners. And again, we're offering special pricing just until the end of this Christmas season. So again, take advantage of it. It just runs until the 28th. Shopping commissions are now live. How important is that to everybody? One of the most important things to what we're doing here at One Marketplace is to build this massive shopping portal where people can go in and shop all types of products. But the most important thing is for everybody to get paid their commissions. Well, that was part of, stage 3 of our beta launch, was to get the shopping commissions live, and they now are. Now we understand that we don't have a lot of shopping yet because it's early stage. But that's where we're going, because that's what this thing will be. As much money as people are going to make from the memberships and the pro memberships and stuff, which is tremendous. It's great. More money is going to be made from shopping. This is where the heart of this business is. And this is what we're developing. And so with that being said, what I'm going to talk about right now is just looking ahead to 2026 and what you can expect, because it's going to be nothing short of spectacular. So, what am I talking about? To start with, we have to finish stage 4 of our beta launch. We've run a little bit slower than what we wanted. It's just sometimes it's just more than what you can possibly get done. Yes, we've delivered on all types of things, from the shopping commissions, the membership commissions, the website, the infrastructure, the loyalty bonuses. Obviously putting everything up so it's integrated, so you can also come in and pick a very simple path to being free, smart, or pro. Obviously creating to develop more bundles for the Smart Shopper Pro. All those things have happened. But now let's talk about where this takes us into 2026, because this is where it gets exciting. In 2026, here's what you can expect. Number one, on January the 1st, you'll be able to use your smart dollars. Yeah, that's right. On January 1st, that part, which is very important to everything we're doing, will be in place and you can start spending your smart dollars. And everybody understands how important that is to what we're doing because the more you shop, the more smart dollars you create, the more commissions that everybody earns, and it just keeps repeating like, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. That's what we're doing with smart dollars. You're just constantly going to be getting them and then needing to spend them. And the more you do that, the bigger the commissions are going to get here at One Marketplace. So that happens January the 1st. A lot of other things are happening in January as well. We'll be finishing up the performance pools. That's the last part of the compensation plan to be paid on is the performance pool. So that will happen in January as well. Now, because of all this, ladies and gentlemen, all the things you're going to be seeing happening during January and February, and again, I'm going to talk about 2 or 3 more. But before I do, I want to talk about something important because we talked about having this launch event, right, in February. We're just not ready. I mean, I wanted it to be ready. We all wanted it to be ready, but it's not ready. But here's the good news about this. What it's going to do is extend our beta launch a little bit longer, okay? Which is not bad because, again, what you get to do is early positioning. And I'll tell you, with everything we have in place as of January 1st, it's going to be very easy now to position people and get people excited about where this is going because it's very real. And it's going to get just even more real and more exciting for everybody as they watch this thing expand in the next coming months. Because by moving the event, we can get all these other things done that I'm going to talk about. But the event's going to move to the 1st of May. Why the 1st of May? Well, one of the reasons is, what is this company? One Marketplace, 1M. What's the 1st of May? 1M. So I thought that was kind of symbolic, right? We launch 1M on 1M. And so we'll be able to do that. It'll be an amazing launch event. Everybody's got plenty of time to plan for it, but now it's carved in stone. The beauty of this is it's going to be in Orlando. It's going to be at a time when it's springtime. All the parks and all the things you want to do, the fun stuff out of what we're going to be doing is, again, the parks aren't crowded. It's easy access. Costs are low. So it's the perfect time to do this. And it's actually going to be perfect for us as well. Now, what's going to happen between now and the launch as we finish up the 4th stage of the beta launch? Well, obviously, I shared a couple of things with you, but there's a lot more. Besides the Smart Dollars, Pro Performance Pools, the shopping commissioners are now live. Here's what you're really going to start seeing happen. We are now building this new look shopping portal, right? So we can take on more and more and more vendors, and that'll never stop. Our product vendors will continue to come in nonstop now. In 30 years from now, they'll still be coming on board. Okay. So this starts, during this last phase of our beta launch, adding more and more product suppliers, which is really fun and exciting for all of us. Okay. Secondly, what's going to happen is we're doing that is we're going to actually give you a new look website for One Marketplace because that's really where we're moving. This company is moving into this whole story of One Marketplace in 2026 and what it means. And there's a lot of reasons for doing this. And I'm going to share some of those with you as in my closing remarks here. So we're going to be able to get the new look website done. We're going to be able to get, the new shopping portal finished. Every piece of the compensation plan is all going to be done and in place. We're also going to be launching our new payment platform, which is important. Why? Because our new payment platform is going to allow you to be paid in gold, silver, crypto, or cash, your choice. And the beauty of being able to pay in all those different ways is that, one of the best things you can do is put some of your assets, some of your money you're going to be making here, put it somewhere where it's going to serve you well. That happens to be in gold and silver and even crypto if you choose the right ones. But gold and silver, it's about as solid as you can get. It is definitely outraced the value of a dollar or any type of currency anywhere in the world. So again, that'll be available, which is important. This new book, by the way, the new book I was just talking about, I mentioned it before to everybody by Dr. Bill Quain, which is kind of interesting. He's written a book about, this thing he calls the profit sharing shopping portal. I mean, that's kind of the concept. It's about a profit sharing shopping portal. Who do you think that is? That's us, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're the first one. We're the only ones out there doing what we're doing the way we're going to be doing this. And of course, when you add the connective market into it, we are so far different and unique from anything that's ever existed. So this gentleman, Dr. Bill Quain, has written a lot of books, has written a book that really is about One Marketplace. We'll have that available for you at the launch. I'm actually getting to look at the first copy of the book right now. It's exciting because it tells our story. And we got an unbelievable story here at One Marketplace. And so that's kind of what I wanted to close with is kind of what the story is moving forward. I mean, when you think about this, what is it you want to have happen when you talk to somebody? You want somebody, and we're going to make sure this happens for you. You want somebody that is just a person out there that really is not really interested in a business or doing anything. You want them to be able to join One Marketplace as a free shopper. Wonderful. And they're going to be able to do that. Secondly, you want people that kind of want just some sort of little part-time gig, have some fun. Again, something that there's no rejection to it. It's just easy and fun and simple. Well, that's a smart shopper. And so we want to make our entry level so simple that everybody joins. Because what do we all want to fill our pods? The masses. We want everybody to join. I mean, the more people that join One Marketplace, the more money you make. And so every way we can figure to get people to come here and not have any pushback, the more successful we're going to have. Now, the third component of what we're doing at One Marketplace is really the Smart Shopper Pro. Now, who's that for? Well, I come from the networking industry. A lot of you that are in this business right now do, but everybody understands that if you're in the networking industry, what's happened? People don't like it anymore. I mean, in the days past, yes, it was a great way to build an income, wonderful. But the truth is, there's so much pushback on it right now because of all the bad things that have happened that people are looking for something that's fresh and new. And let me tell you what I know for a fact. The people that are networkers in this world, and there's millions and millions and millions of them, are looking for something like One Marketplace. Because here they can still come in and create that unbelievable leverage residual income, but do it in a way that's fresh, exciting, zero rejection rate. I mean, the type of thing that everybody would look at and go, oh my gosh, what an unbelievable company to be involved with. That's what you guys have here at 126. I mean, in 26. And again, there's just nothing like it. And so I want to end with this. Think about it. We're going to have this amazing company that we've continued to build that's launching. It has all these products, going to continue to expand. And you're going to have an ease of entry for everybody that you talk to. But what's important here for each and every one of you here is where you're positioned. And I've said this before, but I'll say it one more time. Those people that end up owning most of the pods on the 11th ring, you're setting yourself up for an amazing journey in life. And I mean probably more financial wealth than you just ever thought possible. Doesn't mean you won't get it on the 12th, 13th, or 14th ring. Of course you can. But why would you want to do that when it's so much easier right here where we're at? Because during this small little beta launch period we have left, even though we're going to be in full, operation, you can bring on people like crazy. They're going to be excited to say, look, I get to be positioned into something that's going to change the whole way the world shops. And we are. We are, ladies and gentlemen. And that's exciting. So you're going to be able to bring all the networking people in the world here. You're going to bring all the non-networkers. You're just going to bring the people that just want to come and shop. And you don't care because any way they come in, you benefit because everybody that sits in one of your pods, whether it's a free shopper, a smart shopper or a smart shopper pro is doing what? They're shopping and they're creating income for you. So again, take advantage of 2026, hit it running. We're going to start with our little PFBB challenge to have some fun with that. We're going to have all this new stuff, available to you as of the 1st of January, including your smart dollars. So this is going to be an exciting, exciting time. And remember, our first call won't be until the 7th because we've got Christmas Eve and obviously New Year's Eve. And then we'll have our next call on January 7th, and that'll be the kickoff to this amazing year. And I believe, and I really do believe this is a place that people will be able to come to and build a future that is literally will be, and even though nobody probably believes it at first, but will be life-changing. And you don't get that opportunity very often in life. You really don't. I said to somebody, it's like if you could have gone back and bought Bitcoin for pennies, what would you have done? What would you have done? You would have bought as many coins as you could have gotten, right? Well, that's what you have right now here. You have the ability to own all the community pods on the 11th ring. Fun times ahead. God bless. Good night. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all.